Next, we're going to invite Quinn Taylor from Milwaukee, the City of Milwaukee, Community Wellness and Safety.
Good afternoon. Quinn Taylor with the City of Milwaukee Department of Community Wellness and Safety, where our mission is to reduce and prevent violence through partnerships that strengthen youth, families, and neighborhoods. Our partnership with Monty started in November of 2025. Monty wanted to ensure that his event, Man Healing Man, had support from the city. And for us to make sure that residents, individuals, neighborhoods have the information and the support, know the resources that we have is important to us. And so we partnered with that event, and it expanded to a long-lasting partnership and friendship. Monty reached out to us in December for another event where over the last 15 years, I believe 2025 was the 16th year, where they blessed multiple families on Christmas with Christmas decorations, a live Christmas tree, and toys in partnership and collaboration with attorney Michael Hupy. That event was December 12th. And although that was a joyous day for multiple families, 3 days later, December 15th, I believe, is when Monty called me and told me of the loss of LaTroy, that he was shot multiple times and died. Monty told me he didn't really know why he was calling me, but he needed some words of encouragement. There's people that Monty is connected to. He wanted to ensure that that violence wasn't perpetrated, that there wasn't a cycle with the loss of LaTroy, that people would retaliate and find justice in a gun. And Monty asked me, what can we do? It was that conversation that led to how would LaTroy want to remember? The work that you've done, Monty, over the years, how can you use that to uplift Monty and allow his name, his life to live on? And that's when the LaTroy Harris initiative, I Will Not Die to Gun Violence, was first birthed. Our mission that I talked about, you know, in 2025, there was 142 homicides that was reported. I can't tell you how many visuals, funerals that I've been through, how many families of victims that I talked to, even suspects, that I had to counsel and try to find solutions for the pain and the hardship that they were dealing with. I can tell you how many individuals came to us and said, hey, how can I be a part of the solution? How can we help to end gun violence? And especially during a time where it was very, very difficult. Monty started that ball rolling in December 15th, and he hasn't looked back. He hasn't stopped one moment. It's been hard for me to keep up with the energy. He's been on it day in and day out. You see the level of involvement it took to put this together, the partnerships, the collaborations. You see the media here that's here today. Attorney Michael Hupy, who's here today. So, you know, I just want to say that our office, our department, is committed to addressing what our city has been facing year after year, now decade after decade. We're committed to partnering with organizations, individuals, such as Monty, to say enough is enough. If there's anyone here that needs any level of support, we're here to give that support. Thank you.
I want to talk about the curriculum briefly. The curriculum is 10 weeks. It's 20 sessions, 2 sessions a week. And week 1, we cover identity and survival safety. Week 2, experience loss and emotions. Week 3, family and influence. Week 4, exposure and trauma. Week 5, consequences and accountability. Week 6, we will receive a visit from the Milwaukee Police Department or the homicide unit. Week 7, we will receive visits from the fire department, paramedics, first responders. Week 8, we will receive visits from the trauma unit, doctors, nurses. Week 9, we will do what's called a mock funeral to engage those who like to carry guns illegally, those who use firearms recklessly, to see the impact that they have on individuals. There's a young lady, Mika, that I talked to, and she said, Monty, the only person that hurt is the person that's left behind. I knew exactly what she meant. It hurt me to lose a brother, but it also put fire under me. My hopes that we will receive the referrals, the funding, the support, the sponsors, the donations to make this initiative go forward and continue to go forward. Week 10 is the mock trial, actually taking individuals that has been referred to us into a courtroom to face a judge, to be sentenced, to be handcuffed, to be getting on a bus and driven to a correctional facility to see all of what they done and the impact that it had on others, and to see what's actually going to happen to them, the consequences in the end. We have an assessment process, and the assessment process consists of 3 questions. And I want y'all to take a moment and think on these questions. What is your expiration date on revenge, vengeance, or get back? How long does it take for you to get over something, to get over hurt? The second question is, if you knew that person was changing, would you still seek revenge? Third question is, if you was changing, would you want that person to take your life or show you grace? That's our opening. That's our assessment. That's our evaluation, and we move forward from there. So we're hoping that we continue to get the support that we've been getting, and we hope that we get the referrals from the courts, from the schools, from the agencies, from parole, probation, Department of Corrections, and we're hoping that we get funding so we can do this. It does cost. We do have partners. We have Reed Golden Gate Funeral Home, who was the first on the scene to really show love and to grasp this program. They was also there in my brother's time of need. Michael Hupy, we're going to have some words from him. However, before we have words from Michael Hupy, we want to honor you. For many of y'all don't know Michael Hupy. When I talk about him, again, tears well up in my eyes. I can't begin to explain what I've seen him do. For 16 years, he's been a sponsor, a donor, and a volunteer to Voice of the Fatherless Child and our Single Parent Christmas. The Domestic Violence Program, sponsor. The Reckless Driving Program, sponsor. The Anti-Bullying Program, sponsor. I mean, and not only as a sponsor, but a hands-on type of guy. And when you show me that you're committed. It isn't something that you just do because you're a philanthropist, you got money to throw away. It's showing that, hey, I'm involved. I'm a part of the community. And that's what he's shown me so many times before. My first encounter with Crime Stopper, I don't even believe Mike remember. It was Alea Peterson, I believe. Layla Peterson. Great memory. And she was a little girl that was lost to gun violence. Stray bullet came through the window and killed her. We went out to that family, and guess who was there with us? Michael Hupy. Guess who put up?
She was sitting on her grandfather's lap. She was 5 years old. Bullets came through the front window. The thugs who killed her had the wrong house. And I paid a reward to have that son.
Yes. So that kind of tells you his involvement. He also put up a $25,000 reward for the arrest and the capture of the guy that killed my brother. So we want to honor Michael Hupy with the Justice for All and Community Advocate Awards, and we're going to have some words from him. Thank you.
On behalf of the city of Milwaukee, for the amazing work that you've done over the years, decades, when you think of an unsung hero, when you even vision our superheroes, Batman or Superman, you know, how they throw on a cape, go into the phone booth, you know, dressed like this, but then they go and change into this superhero costume, and you don't get to really see who's the person behind the amazing work. Mikey Hupy has been a part of countless initiatives, president of Crime Stoppers, and so many things that he does not get the credit for and don't want credit for. But today we wanted to honor him. Thank you for the work. Thank you for the man you are, the heart, and the commitment that you have to the city of Milwaukee. I want to give you the Community Advocate Award.
Thank you. I'm happy to help.
Absolutely.
Picture?
Monty.
One more. Thank you.
Few brief words. I'm Attorney Michael Hupy.
Got one more for you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hi, my name is AJ, and I represent the Home Depot on the north side. We really want to honor Michael Hupy today for all the help that he always does for countless years. I can say that it's been over a decade, and I never know how good of a man Michael was to come out and help us in the wintertime, him and his wife, to help other families. I think that's more than a lawyer. This man serves the community well and everybody in it. So we just want to make sure that this day goes untouched and always remembered as one of the best days in history in Milwaukee. So we want to present this award to you for being there.
Thank you.
And tell your wife we said hi.
I will.
Okay. Okay.
Picture. Come
Huh?
on, AJ.
Okay.
One more. Okay, thank you.
I don't know if my 3-year-old granddaughter is gonna get an award from Home Depot or not.
She lives here too.
She lives in Connecticut, and she goes out one Saturday a month and helps sweep the floors. Want me to, okay, thank you. Again, I'm Attorney Michael Hupy, President of Milwaukee Crime Stoppers. We have been with Monty for 16 years at his Christmas event, and I just want to talk about crime in Milwaukee. There was a recent survey that showed that large cities in America had a 21% homicide rate drop from 24 to 25. Our homicide rate went up in Milwaukee, and it has to go down. If people want to turn in a tip, they can call Crime Stoppers anonymously. If their tip leads to an arrest, not a conviction, just an arrest, they get an award, a reward. I have 4 $25,000 rewards pending in murder cases, including Monty's brother. I have a $100,000 reward pending in a 4-year-old case when Tay Jackson, one of our volunteers at Children's Outing Association, was murdered. And it costs nothing to call 414-224-TIPS. Let's all do our part in reducing the crime rate in Milwaukee. Thank you.
I just want to say thank you to all of the press that came out today, because without you, the word wouldn't get out. We want the word out. A lot of other officials was invited. They didn't make it, and I'm going to be very strong about this. If gun violence doesn't matter to you, who does it matter to? We're the one that vote you into office. We're the ones that vote you into positions. We need your support on this. Run to it, not from it. And we want to send a special thanks to America Works, who has been around for 7 years now, and they continue to support us in our endeavors and our initiatives and so forth and so on. And we just want to thank you. And we want to thank Home Depot, who's been around for 16 years as well, and the City of Milwaukee Community Wellness and Safety. We want to thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming out and learning about this initiative. We ask that you take it and you share it with someone. Anyone that knows someone that uses a gun or possesses a gun, we ask that you call that number. It's all over social media, and we will get them into this 10-week program. Our intent is to reduce gun violence in Milwaukee, to save lives. That is our mission. The LaTroy Harris Initiative. Thank you.